Welcome, GamecockNation. Welcome to the newly named the Garnet and Black Report. It's your boy, OV, Mr. Gamecock himself. I'm just going to say Mr. Gamecock or Gamecock OV, whatever you want to call me, whatever I want to call myself. We're here. This is where we talk about our South Carolina Football Gamecocks. And boy, oh boy, did they really put on a show last week against the Akron Zips. Boy. But we're about to get into it right about now.
A team mentality.
There's zero respect for the men in this room. Zero.
A team mentality.
All right, so the clinic that South Carolina put on is a testament of not only how hard the Gamecocks have worked this past off-season with this recruiting class being one of the highest in Shane Beamer's tenure, but the fact is we see a glimpse of what they can actually be, what they can actually do. They ran the ball effectively. Even with Rocket Sanders out, they found creative ways to move the football on the ground. And that's one of the staples of what Shane Beamer wants to do with his team. Run the football, be able to control the tempo rather than have the tempo controlled by the other team. And then the Gamecocks are just reacting. So even though Robbie Ashford he said it so himself, he's not a passing quarterback. And, you know, we saw he can make some passes, but he is a run first option type of quarterback. And he was not afraid to stick his nose in there and take the hits and move the football for his team. Hopefully Rocket Sanders will not be out for long. The Gamecocks are on a bye week this week, so of course that gives him extra time to heal up. Anyone else with any type of injuries, it gives them time to heal up for preparation for Ole Miss. This one was a kind of a hard one for me because I know that Ole Miss likes to throw the football. They like to pass, the football. They like to go downfield. They like to take those shots. And I feel that our secondary, although work needs to be done, our secondary is talented enough. They just need to get on the field and get those game reps to be able to, be among the best in the SEC. If you look at the team on paper, this secondary is littered, and I mean littered with talent, with quality talent. Zabari Sandy, Vic Swain, Nick Emanwari. I mean, these are just guys that, basically they're just talented. That's all I can say. They're very, very talented and things of that nature. And I think that possibly, Ole Miss coming in as a top 10 team, they pretty much are this is going to be the best passing attack that they will face this year. Hands down. I truly believe that. Especially when we're facing former South Carolina wide receiver Antoine Juice Wells Jr., who enrolled onto Ole Miss this past offseason. So it's going to be kind of bittersweet because we know what Antoine Wells Jr. can do. So it's kind of it kind of helps us because we have players that have played against him in practice. So hopefully they'll take that into the game, saying, okay, we know how he plays. We know how they're going to utilize him. He is, a possession type of receiver. He's not going to burn you for, he's not a burner, so to speak. He's not a burner. He's going to run his routes. He is a crisp route runner. He has sure hands, so you're going to have to play him tight and not get into, being handsy and getting those interference penalties and stuff like that. Penalties kill drives, and even though the Gamecocks, they kind of cleaned up their act a little bit this game, there was still those penalties that kind of just made you scratch your head like, oh, hell no! But overall, if you look at the points and what the Gamecocks were able to do from an offensive standpoint, I said it in the last video, the Gamecocks are averaging, darn near 30 points a game. Now, they're going to be going against a team that likes to throw the ball, that likes to pass, that likes to spread the team, spread the defense out. can we continue to control the tempo, number one, with Rocket Sanders, or with the other running backs? I mean, Oscar Attaway, DJ Braswell, those guys pretty much were able to contribute. You know what I'm saying? I know Rocket Sanders, he's primarily the main back, and he's a load to bring down, right around 6 feet, 6'1", 230 and some change. So, but you have those guys that have similar body types to him. They may not have his experience, but they have similar body types that they can wear that Ole Miss defense down. Now, of course, one could say this is a game prediction video. I'm not sure if it will be or not, because more than likely I'm actually going to do another video before the actual game. But the fact of the matter is, I just wanted to celebrate the Gamecocks, GamecockNation stand up. What they did against Akron was a statement game. It was like, you know what? We took it on the chin against LSU. We took it on the chin. We had to. Did it suck? Yes. Could we have won that game? Yes. But the fact of the matter is this. They were able to rebound and say, you know what? It's in our rearview mirror. We need to focus on the next opponent, which is Akron. And they went out there and they handled their business as they should. Again, this week is the bye week, so they're going to heal up. In my next video, I definitely will do a game prediction and stuff like that. May kind of go, revamp the schedule a little bit. Take a second look at this schedule and see exactly where the Gamecocks may actually have improved their, improve the beliefs that they could actually do some damage in the SEC, starting off the season at 3-1. So thank you for tuning in. Definitely continue to like, comment, subscribe to the Garnet and Black Report, newly christened YouTube channel here, strictly for the Gamecock football, our South Carolina Football Gamecocks, as I like to call them.
This is a culture built on love, man.
At night, when this place is rocking like this is the best environment in all of college football.
Welcome back